So our next guest happens to sort of be a neighbor of mine in Skokie, so thrilled to have Igor Murokh on the show. Igor is Mr. Floor, and I'll let him tell you a little bit about that. But Igor, thanks for joining us on the program.
It's great to be with you, Shalom. I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you here.
You bet. So tell us a little bit about what Mr. Floor does and why we've seen your logo at Chicago Bulls games.
Sure. So Mr. Floor is the official floor of the Chicago Bulls, and as the official floor of the Chicago Bulls, we actually your listeners and others, I'm sure, have seen Mr. Floor written on the backs of what are known as ball boys or ball girls, and those are the folks that kind of clean up the floor during the game. And we've been entrusted with the care and maintenance of the iconic United Center floor.
That's a big responsibility.
It's a huge responsibility. And so, working with the Bulls in that capacity has been really great for us. And, it's an exciting opportunity to kind of showcase our knowledge and partner with, an iconic brand like the Bulls.
So when the Bulls win a game, you take credit, and when they lose, you say it had nothing to do with the floor. It was all them.
Absolutely.
Good choice. Good choice. But Mr. Floor isn't just about the products that are treating the floor at the United Center. You also have products that are available to people, but you also provide some great services for residents throughout the Chicagoland area.
Absolutely. So, the company initially started focusing on hardwood floors and pretty much everything hardwood floors. So what that means is we would come in and we would install a hardwood floor, for example, in your home. We would refinish it if it, was old enough and was tired and needed some attention. And repairs and consultations and all those things that we sort of did over the last, virtually 30 years that we're in business kind of led to us really going out and creating our own proprietary line of cleaning products, which is really kind of how the Bulls conversation got started. But so we have products that are really very unique, very, very specific to each surface that we're looking to clean, and we're extremely proud of them.
That's amazing. So tell us this story. How long have you been in business?
So the company was founded by my dad in 1987. I joined the company in 93, and initially I had aspirations of going to law school. As a matter of fact, I was applying to law schools until the opportunity came knocking from the family business, and I joined in 93 and never looked back. It's been just an unbelievable experience.
In terms of what you do, realtors and general contractors must love you because you've got great products.
Right, absolutely. So we are, in essence, a resource for realtors and contractors and designers and architects. And so, we sort of become that resource that someone, will call up and invite us out to, inspect the floor, to talk about, what the cons and pros would be of doing any number of different things to it. So not only will we consult, but we'll also physically do the work. So again, if you need your floors maintained or refinished or installed or repaired or added onto, or if it's a new construction home, we will come in and provide that consultation, which leads into the actual product or service itself.
And do you have a place where most of your products are housed? Do you have a showroom?
We do. So we're based in Skokie. As you had mentioned, we're sort of next door neighbors. We're located at 3828 West Oakton Street in Skokie. That's, in essence, at Oakton and Crawford, and we've been there this is our 28th year, so we've been there a very, very long time.
And your products, are they made here in the U.S.?
They are. So all of our products are made locally, as a matter of fact, and we want to keep it that way. This way we can ensure complete quality. We want to make sure we control that quality because we're very, very picky and borderline neurotic about what goes into our product, so we want to make sure it's exactly the way we want it.
Yeah, you better be neurotic. We've got the Bulls banking on you. So tell us, where are your clients located? Are most of them in the Skokie area?
Not really. So being based in Skokie geographically has actually been great because we can draw the clients from the city. We're not too far, and they'll gladly come, to Skokie. And then we also can draw all of the clients from the North Shore and a lot of the suburbs. It seems to be kind of a nice central point. I don't know if that much thought went into it when we first sort of launched the business on Oakton Street there, but it's really worked out well. So we literally service practically from the Wisconsin border all the way down to Indiana and all the way around. So about a 75 to 100-mile radius from Skokie.
Wow. And I have a feeling that many of our listeners will start to see your little cars running around. They'll start to notice the showroom on Oakton in Skokie. So you've got a great business and really helping a lot of people, including the Chicago Bulls. So you're a successful entrepreneur. You're growing. This week's theme is all about growth. Tell us what you sort of attribute that growth to. Can you point to one or two things that have worked really well?
It's hard to boil it down to, one or two specifics, but, a lot is always mentioned about passion and drive and sleepless nights and, neuroticism, if you will. But I think, in my opinion, to be successful, you really have to sort of embody all of those things. And you have to be able to be willing to sacrifice a lot to become successful.
Good advice. Great advice. So, Igor, we're running out of time. How can people get a hold of you and if they want to learn more about Mr. Floor?
Sure. So the best way is to find us online. We're very easily reachable at www.mrfloor.com. That's mrfloor.com. You can also call us at 847-674-7500. And also, Shalom, I want to mention for your listeners exclusively, we have created a promo code. If any of your listeners go onto the Mr. Floor site and would like to purchase any of the cleaning products as a test, just use the promo code AM560, and it'll be a nice discount for them to give it a try. And
awesome.
They'll be very, very happy with
promo code AM560 on MrFloor.com. Check it out. Get in touch with Igor Murokh, Mr. Floor. They've got some great services, and they're the official floor of the Chicago Bulls, so you'll be seeing them at some games. After the break, I've got some tips for you on building a business website, some more tips on networking. Don't touch that dial. You're listening to the show that's all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship.